late night, man. I gotta do this video, man. I gotta do this video, man. This shit is ridiculous, man. This is a fucked up society that we live in the United States, man. I mean, racism. I mean, it's everything going on at this point, man. Racism, the religious discrimination, finger pointing. This is nasty out here, man. This shit is so dysfunctional, man. People don't see the dysfunction, man. They're blind by just anger and hate, man. So the true colors have come out of a lot of people's mouths, man. I just got finished blocking somebody on X that, and I respected them for, I agree with some of their views, and they came out with some real hateful shit today, man. And it's like, I can't support that, man. I'm sorry, man. Like, and I've been seeing it all day because, people don't like Muslims, man. Just put it like that. They always got something bad to say about Muslims, man. Particularly anybody that looks Middle Eastern. I'm a person, man, I stand against any type of racism, man. Yes, people are gonna be, you should be proud of who you are. You should be, for your people. But when you start to mix racism and hate, because that's a form of hatred, when you start to mix that in your thought process and how you view people, I can't rock with you, man. I don't give a fuck how long I knew you. I don't fuck with people like that, man. That racist shit, man. Like, I've heard people say silly shit, but like I said, when that shit's clouding your judgment and it got you saying shit, and this is the stuff that you're spewing out to the world, man. You're preaching and teaching hate, man. And you got prominent people with platforms that are saying this shit, man. And they don't give a fuck, man. This is why I couldn't vote. Why I couldn't do it, man. And I live in NY, man. I didn't even fuck with I don't fuck with either party, man. Because it's always finger pointing. But this shit done reached the next level, man. Like, people are out there saying, what the Muslims did in 9/11. What the fuck did the Muslims have to do with 9/11? You can't prove shit, man. There's no concrete evidence of none of this shit, man. And then, if that's like, I was watching Kim Iverson, and there's some voices of reason out here. And she made a good point. Epstein was a Jew. We're going to tell all the Jewish people not to be around kids and women. What type of society? This shit is hateful and it's hypocritical hate. And it's like, what's wrong with people, man? I'm telling you, like the Lauren Loomis, I seen a sister, man, do that shit, and I'm like, damn, you come from, you come from our community, man, and there's so-called black Muslims, people like me, man. It's insulting, man, and it's disrespectful, man. And it's like, come on, man, like, you want to slander the prophet, peace be upon him, and all this stuff. Islam don't preach none of that shit, man. Islam preaches for you to love your neighbor, treat your neighbor, better than you would treat, yourself, pretty much. We don't preach suicide. That's in the Quran. And it's supported, with the hadiths are supported by the Quran. Let me clarify that. It's in the Quran. Allah says, do not kill yourself, do not harm yourself. You shouldn't even smoke cigarettes. Anything that's leading you towards death, besides, fighting for the cause of Allah, you should not do. But fighting for the cause of Allah, you should not kill yourself either. Nowhere in any text, you're gonna see the prophets or some instructing anybody to kill themselves. So people that do that, you know, that's not Islamic, man. You know, yeah, maybe some people are teaching them that and telling them to say that, but and, you know, to put a law Akbar behind that, but that's not Islamic, man. And it's clear. There's a hadith that says that, you know, the person who, I can't quote it word for word, but you're gonna die the same way you killed yourself. That was part of the punishment that the Prophet saw. He said the person killed himself, so Allah made him kill himself over and over. So we don't support suicide. And then you gotta ask yourself this question: why do these people overseas chant "Death to America" if they're even doing that? Because AI is real, but all right, say they're doing that. Why are they doing that? Why do these people feel like they're compelled to fight like that? They don't have the weaponry to try to fight head up against a big country like this or any other country that's supported by a country like this. So they resort to the tactics that they feel are more effective, which is like, you know, guerrilla warfare or urban warfare, things like that, or, you know, suicide attacks. They know they're going to die probably anywhere. They're going to go to prison. So, you know, they just sacrificing themselves, man. And it's, I don't, like I said, killing yourself is bad. It's bad. But that's, some of these people feel like that's the only way they know how to fight. Is I got to strap a bomb on myself. I got to put myself in a kamikaze situation. Or, you know, but I don't support any of them killing innocent people that don't have nothing to do with it. If you're going to do stuff like that, I feel like you should go after the government or go after the people that are actually doing this to you. But to kill civilians and things like, I don't agree with that. You know, and all this, oh, it's going to be Sharia law. How the fuck are you going to implement Sharia law in America, you stupid motherfuckers? First of all, if you know anything about Islam, you have to respect the rules and regulations or whatever, the lands you live in, you stupid motherfuckers. You can't implement Sharia law in a country that is not Muslim. You have to have a predominantly Muslim society, and to do that, you have to have a country to do that, man. And the Sharia is not what people think it is. They think it's some old harsh ruling. Yes, all right. Look, there are some extremists in every religion, in every way of life. Just like there's extremists in our politics, man. There's extremists at work. There's extremists all over the place. Extreme cops, man. You can be extreme doing anything, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got Christians that do a lot of bad things, priests that do a lot of bad things. We don't tell them, oh, you can't have a priest around kids, or we let the minute they find out you anything other than what they look like or what party that represent, you're anti this, you're this, you're that. Like, come on with this shit, man. But this is went to a different level of hate, man. And I'm glad a lot of people ain't going for this shit. You know what I'm saying? You had a Muslim mayor in London. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, what the, you know what I'm saying? You have millions of Muslims in America. Why is it, where's all this terrorists at? Where's, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, I don't understand that shit, man. That shit is hate, man. And it's evil, man. It's fucking evil, man. Like, these people are evil, man. They're driven by hate, man. They think they're doing something good. They're fucking hateful, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they you know what I mean? Like, how can you, like, what, and they openly saying it. They're saying it behind the keyboard. They ain't gonna say it to you in your face without people standing there that they think gonna try to help them. They're not man enough or woman enough to say that, you know, face to face to you, man. But why do you have this hate? Like, why don't you, you know, but none of these people ever really picked up a Quran and read it, or actually sat down with Muslims and spoke to them and got to really understand the religion, you know, from a knowledgeable brother who may not see the same views of other people. There's different, just like there's different type of Christians and Jewish people, there's different type of Muslims, man. like I said, there's extremists everywhere. Muslims, you know, if you study the Quran and you study the Sunnah, we are peaceful people. You should have a balance in life. You don't mistreat your woman. You respect your woman. We ask our women to cover up just out of respect for themselves. Allah is telling them to do that. Not, and then there's a difference too. People don't get between religion and what you call it, culture, man. Two different things, man. Culture can be mixed in with religion, man. And often that's what happens, man. People bring cultural things into the religion, and that's an innovation, man. And we don't do that in this land, but there are brothers that do that, man. But it can become, and it can look like a form of oppression, man. Oh, don't do certain, like there's certain things that, that are tradition, that are cultural, that they will bring into Islam. Oh, don't do this, don't do that, don't look this way, or don't point your feet this way, things like that, like things that or walk behind me, don't walk in front of me, or pray this way or pray, like come on, those things is not what the Sunnah or what Allah and His Messenger told you to do. It's something that y'all brought in from y'all culture. Or eat with your fingers and all that shit, or eat with your feet in front of the food. Get the fuck out of here with that, man. So yeah, I got smoke for anybody, man. Like that, that's against right and wrong. I ain't always right. You know what I'm saying? I'm a human being. I'm wrong a lot of times. At the end of the day, though, we can't be running around here hating other people, religion, and saying that shit. Like that shit is mad offensive, and they've been doing this for years. Like, oh, Elian the Sun, why don't you go back to Somalia and your country, and why don't you fucking go back to Europe, man? The fuck, like y'all the only, like y'all not indigenous to this land either, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's neither here nor there, man. Like, why, what I'm saying, they don't like people, they Muslim, or they're gonna do this and they're gonna do that. All they doing is they're most of those people don't even help Muslims do nothing, man. Show me what she's really done to help Muslims like that, that's benefiting Muslims, like just her people. What's the other lady name with the glasses? I forgot her name, man. They go after her too. Anybody, man, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is crazy. It's hateful shit, man. Like, because he's Muslim, so he can't be the mayor. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Iran they got nuclear weapons, and they're terrorists, and they're gonna do, like, come on, please, man. So it's all right for Israel to starve people, cut off their water, commit genocide, and most of the people that stand up, it's these hateful motherfuckers that don't like to see that shit, man. And then when people stand up for them to try to help them out and give them a helping hand, they're evil. They're terrorists for that. It's a lot of propaganda out here, man. Like, this shit is disgusting, man. But it's just on a high level. Hold it, Tommy Loren, whatever her name is, she's another one. Lauren Luma, I said, like, there's many of them. Stephen Miller, like, all these hateful. This is why I couldn't give them that vote, man. It's the people. I said this shit before. I say it again. It's the people behind this motherfucker, man. It ain't Trump himself. It's the people behind him, man. These motherfuckers, they just prove my point, man. These people are disgusting, man. They don't give a fuck about all Americans. They give a fuck about themselves, man. They use all American shit. Oh, I'm not racist, but you saying shit like that. What happened to freedom of religion here, man? You know what I'm saying? Every Muslim don't think the way they think. Like, there's a lot of Muslims here that act American that you probably wouldn't even know they're Muslim until you see them pray. Like, come on, you can't just put everybody in the box like that, man. Like, But like I said, that's very offensive and disrespectful, man. The shit they saying about this brother, man. They didn't even like Cuomo, but you mad because Cuomo lost, like, because, oh, New York is a shithole because they elected a Muslim? That's fucking insane, man. I'm telling you, this country, man, is oh, it's been moved by hate, man, since the last 400 years, pretty much 500 years, man. Since the arrival, man, like, most of our people were here chilling, man, like, and got their lands stripped, got deceived, you know what I'm saying, got their lands taken, were pushed off their lands, forced west, forced this way, forced that way, you know, had to do manual labor, you know, had their cities burned down, you know, all, you know what I'm saying, like, it's like just hate, man, like, come on, man, like, fucking hate, man. It's sad when you see your own people, you know, sounding a horn. Like, I couldn't believe that shit. I had to block the person. Like, I can't do this, man. You out of all people, I can't support you no more, man. Fuck you, man. She said, oh, don't elect this guy. Why? Because he's Muslim? They not even saying nothing about his policies, man. That's like I can see if you say, his policies, or he's a socialist. What makes him a socialist? I never heard him express one thing, man. First of all these politicians are full of shit. So, you know, whatever he's saying, yeah, he may try to do a few things, but it's neither here nor there. I didn't even vote for the dude. I'm just saying, you know, that I just see the hate, man. It's just disgusting because it goes beyond him, man. I don't believe, you know, this shit is sad, man. This shit is really sad, man. I pray that, you know, I hate that fact that my kids have to grow up in this nasty shit, man, around these nasty motherfucking people, man. And don't get me wrong, I'm American born. My family's from here. My ancestors are from here. You know, so it's not that I love America, and I'm proud to be an American. But at the same time, the behavior of the people are disgusting, man. Like, and it's like, come on, man. Stop this hate shit, man. For me as a Muslim, I'm gonna walk in some building and do some stupid shit. Like, come on, man. Like, use your fucking head, man. Like that we do so much shit around the world. You gotta wonder why people want to do some shit that they want to do. Like, they supposed to take it on the chin. Like, shit, you know what I mean? Like, people just wake up, I want to kill 1,000,000 people. Like, no. These shit that be happening in any country that be like, nah, I gotta do something about it, or whatever. I mean, I'm not, you know, and it's not trying to justify, but I'm trying to get people to understand that there is reasons why people, you know, may feel the way they feel towards our people here, but then our people here, they can show a real nasty side to them, man. And this shit is nasty, man. Real nasty, man. Like, it's a shame, man. It's a fucking shame, man. Just some hateful fucking people, man. Like, I'm reading this shit and I'm like, damn. And that's one of the reasons I like the social media, because you get to see how these people really think, man. Because they don't say it to you straight up. They couldn't say all this shit before when Obama was in office, and you know, now, you know, with Trump here, they feel free to say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they coming out, man. Like, and it's sad when you see people that look like you feel the same way, you know, towards Muslims. Like, there's no respect for the religion no more. So freedom of religion, you might as well just throw that out. You know, like, color, you know, trust me, that ain't went nowhere either. People think, you brown, you because you a MAGA supporter, you in the in crowd. All right, yeah, they only like you because you supporting their politics. You agree with them, man. If you didn't agree with them, you'd be in the same category like everybody else, man. Anyway, man, I took up enough time on my phone about to die, man. Many Face Publishing, man. This shit is disgusting out here, man. Peace.